Hey everyone, my name is Barraj Gill and I have Mahara Sinclaire here with me today. She's a life coach and she does a lot of that deep healing work that I talk a lot about on my channel. So today I'm going to have Mahara kind of introduce herself and what she does, her experiences. So the purpose of this channel and the reason I do what I do and invited Mahara on is because I actually experienced a lot of healing with her program. The childhood junk that I always talk about, I call them shadow issues. Also, my purpose here in life is to, inevitably we all experience pain. Pain in our life is going to be a given, but suffering is an option. You don't have to suffer from the pain. And that's what I learned from Mahara. So I am actually going to give it up to Mahara and let her introduce herself to you and the series that we're going to be doing.
Hello everyone, I'm Mahara, and what I'd like to do today is talk about one quick tip to help you move forward in your life. And it's about the simplest tip that you can think of, but it is so important, and that is to have the courage to make a decision. And the decision is to step through the gates of fear of what's holding you back. And guess what? Anxiety is the lion standing at those gates, just keeping you back. You feel anxious. And anxious was a constant part of my life for so many years. I can't even tell you about it. But it was all on a subconscious level. I didn't know why I was anxious. On the surface, I was hardworking, intelligent, smart, did things. And my anxiety was buried. In reality, I was self-sabotaging. Every time I did something, I made a success of it, and then I threw it all away, started something new. The reasons for that were buried to me. After I went through a process of healing my wounds, I realized that the roots were basically from my childhood. I had lived with 5 other kids in our house, and we looked sort of normal, but underneath, I had a mentally ill mother who didn't care for any of us just because she simply couldn't. My dad was rarely there. When he was, there were big fights. He was violent. I was sexually abused. I was put in a foster home. Basically, the message that I learned from all this is that I don't deserve happiness. I don't deserve wealth. I picked up a whole bunch of female messages because that's what the messages were at the time. And so every time I did something, although I worked hard and knew I was doing a good job, underneath I believed I didn't deserve it. I should be ignored. I had no self-worth. So the process of self-healing has to be done by everyone. Healing is really looking at those subconscious drivers that are holding you back. What's holding you back? You have to get to the root of those. Now, there's all sorts of roots. Everyone is different. Everyone is unique. But the point is it's you must create the life you want. And if you don't get to the root of it, on the surface, things can look happy. But as you know, many of us, although we have everything on one level, on another level, there's still a lack of fulfillment and satisfaction, and the opportunities to actually express our true potential are buried under our own negative feelings. So here's my tip for you. Make a decision that you're going to actually move forward in your life by addressing those subconscious fears. You know what they are, maybe. They may not be, the roots may be subconscious, but you know what they are on the surface. Step through those lion's gates of anxiety and move forward in your life.
So what I'm super stoked about is we're going to help you do it. So in the next, every week we're going to publish a video on the deep shadow work and how you kind of go through it, just so you kind of have an idea of what it's all about and the amount of work it really takes to get rid of those childhood issues. All right, so I think we can call it for now. Yeah, and we will.
Again.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see you back next week, and we'll start by. I'm gonna go through the process of like how the healing, how Mahara helped me heal. So we'll kind of give you examples, and I'll use my own personal examples. I have no problem doing that. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye for now.
Bye.